What is going on, fam? Welcome back to another video. As the title says, this is our rabbits one bad moment. For those that are big on rabbits and thinking that this is a pet farm, let you know now this video is not that. We don't raise pets. So we don't raise pets. Every animal on our property has a purpose, and most of them is either to provide us food or to be food. So if that's something that you thought our channel was all about, let me tell you, it is not. We have some, we're going to be doing a rabbit workshop today, teaching people how to raise rabbit, or how we raise rabbits, because we probably aren't doing it the best way, but we are doing it our way. Show them how we raise them up, what the amount of feed that we give them, and then how to wean them off and things of that nature. We're also going to tell them, we're not going to sex them right now. That will be during the fall class, because I believe if we try to sex them now, well, I think we still have some time. The rabbit's gestation period is about 31 to 33 days. You don't want them to be breeding in the heat of summer, so their gestation period is not that long. With the male rabbits, or the bucks, after the temperature gets above 85 degrees, they become what they call sterile. So they won't be able to reproduce or have their boys entering their rabbits where they do their fall off. We try to have at least our bucks do 3 fall offs. Doing that increases your chances of getting your does pregnated. So we try to raise our guys up to about 12 weeks. You could do 12 to 16 weeks, but you don't want to, from what we were told, you don't want to be more than 16 weeks because it becomes tough to kind of pull their hide off of their bodies. We try to keep it at 12, and we get roughly about a 2.8 to 3 pound rabbit, and so that's good enough for just us two. If you want a larger rabbit, you could go a month longer and be able to get quite a larger rabbit. But with just one rabbit, it will feed me and the missus. So if you have a larger family, you could do more than that. I feel that one rabbit will feed 2 people. If you have some other thoughts or have any way that y'all go about, comment down below, let us know. We're happy to take any suggestions. And that way, if anybody that isn't raising any rabbit and want to learn, they can look in the comments down below and see how to do that. Excuse me, guys. Now these guys aren't going to get fed today. I'm doing something that I suggest no one do: wearing short sleeves, handling rabbit. We don't cut our rabbit's nails. We just allow them to do as natural as possible, especially once they're going to be going out on pasture. So this side is the girl side. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this side is the bucks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got 7 and 7. So we've got 14. A few of them have been purchased. So this is the rabbit tractor that we purchased from a friend. It allows us to allow them to be pasture raised. We still give them some supplemental feed right here. They did have a tube that we didn't like. Oh, here we go. But it wasn't enough to feed all of them, so I'm gonna have to come up with a system to allow them to be fed. But I'll show you how this tractor is easily moved. We haven't handled these guys like we normally should be doing, and that's for the simple fact if somebody's going to be purchasing one of these rabbits, they'll be able to hold them and have that whole feel to them. But we didn't do that, so we're going to luckily nobody purchased the rest of these, so they're going to be going off, like I said, to freezer camp. So these are some dog kennels that we purchased from the big box stores, and it's a great multi-purpose tractor. Most of the time we use these as to hauling into sheep. When we're purchasing some sheep, we'll get one of these, put it in the back of the truck, and it's nice and sturdy. That's one thing I love about all the livestock that we have, is that we can move them very easily with one of these or something smaller. However, we had a large animal, we wouldn't be able to do that. But we got two of these, so I'm going to still separate the does from the bucks, and then we'll put them side by side, and that way it'd be a lot easier to transport over to the butchering station. So you feel more confident now about doing this?
Yes, now I do. Once we get through a couple of them, I feel way more confident.
Like what number is that for you now?
4.
Okay.
I thought you'd done more than 4.
I killed 3 and then I'm doing this one. Yeah, so 4.
What part have you felt uncomfortable with that now you feel like you have it down pat?
The actual dispatching.
Okay.
To be able to actually do it in one pull and be done quick, done and easy.
So you're ahead of me.
Yeah.
Because I still do that.
Yeah. Like I said, once you get past that and do it right,
Yeah.
and you know you can do it right, you don't have that concern of
I need to
hurting
get
it.
over it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just got to do that constant pull.
Yep.
So we just finished processing all of the rabbits. We have the rabbits in some cold water, get that temperature down some, and then tomorrow that's when we're going to start bagging up. It was a great class. One person didn't want to do any of the butchering, they just wanted to do some of the classes for the knowledge base of it. So that was good. She did, however, wind up going home with a rabbit. We're actually going to give her our A tubing that was right here. The missus just cleaned it out. I got to add some more hardware cloth on there just to kind of protect the rabbits from any other issues. That was one of the rabbit hutch that we had, that the dogs came and attacked our rabbits and possibly killed one. We couldn't find it. We wound up doing another barter system and got John Coffee for that by giving them some American breast chicken. Basically the same couple that gave us the first initial flock of rabbits. So tomorrow we'll show you how we bag them up. Similar to what we do with the chickens, but simpler. So where a lot of people had some issues with doing the tuck for the legs, because with the legs, when you cut the hocks off, it sometimes puncture the bag. So we're going to show you how we do it, that we learned from Catalina Acres Homestead. So stay tuned for that.
The next melding.
So it's the second day, and now we're going to be packaging up our rabbits. They've been all dry right now, and so now we're just going to do the natural way of just packaging up. Now these are you have to package up the rabbits a lot different than with the chickens, because when you're doing off the hock of the rabbits, the bones are pretty sharp. So what we do is do a tuck method that we learned from Catalina Acres Homestead, and we're going to try to show you right now. The rabbit bones right here, they're sharp and they will puncture the bag. So what we do is we tuck the legs inside of here, and then with the front legs, they're also sharp because you have to tear them off. So what we do is find an area to cut in the flats, and you tuck the leg in there, and do the same thing for the other side. That way you don't have to worry about the bones poking through any of the plastic. You can take off the neck where it's been bruised from the dislocation of the cervix, but we basically leave that on. If you want to take it off, you can. Put the same plastic we use a stainless steel straw. Insert the stainless steel straw. Get as much of the air out as possible.
And there we go.
You do the same with the boiling water as with the chickens. You want the boiling water anywhere from 180 degrees to 200 degrees. And what that hot water will do is suck out all the cold air out of the rabbit, and it's that make it look that pretty like that. Snip the excess, the zip ties, and there you go.
Okay. This one is 220. This group has been a lot smaller. It's not been like, cause I'm used to like 2.5 to 2.8, almost 3 pounds. And this one's 216.
All right, so we have a lot more to do. Probably, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10 more to do. Let's see how long this takes, and then we'll be done. Put these in the freezers and off to the selling market.
Use, like, put all of those things at the top and put those right there.
So, out of these 12, they averaged out to be about 2.5 pounds average. I gotta look at the. I'm trying to figure out if we just butchered them too soon or what. We normally, last time we improved our weight from a 2.8 to a 2.92. I'm not sure what happened this time around. I think because we mostly was focused on pasture raised and not as much supplemental feed.
It's more nutrient dense because of the pasture raising in the last 3 to 4 weeks. They eat a lot more grass.
So I'm not sure what the issue is or whatnot. Maybe it was just we didn't give them as much supplemental feed as we did in the previous time frame. Last time we were just doing pasture, letting them eat the grass and a large thing of the supplemental feed. So we'll see next time around. Hayer, she was a big girl. She's a fryer. She is 4.7 pounds. So I normally do a nice rabbit Alvin, but with her, we'll definitely have a good rabbit Alvin off of that. So if for those that not on our email newsletter would like to be, when we're coming up with different things, whatnot, workshops, dates of conferences and sales of American breast. Our American breast hatching eggs are above 80% fertility rate and hatch rate. So those are available out to the public now. So if you're interested in that, make sure you hit us up on the email, teamholland77@gmail.com. And then in the subject line, put American breast hatching eggs, and we'll kind of converse from there and let me know how many dozens would you would like and things of that nature. So until the next video, let's grow together.